Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Programs Season 5. As you can see, we have a lot of rescue missions here, and you might recognize some of the names. These are the Kerbals you have requested, and we are finally going to be rescuing them and bringing them back home to Kerbin. Now, I couldn't get all of my missions because I still had a couple of other contracts besides the rescue missions, but never fear, you guys are also queued up. I don't know why I exited. You guys are also queued up here in the rescue and recovery. Here's Darren and Henry and Marcos and Tom. You guys are all queued up, ready to be rescued, as long as I don't let the contract expire. I won't, don't worry. Alright, so what I'm going to do this episode, I think I'm going to do a massive rescue mission in which I try to bring home all the Kerbals in which I have a rescue mission currently enabled. So, in order to do that, we need something with... Oh, and I did take out the life support modules. So, we're probably going to see some things here where it says unknown part modules. Yeah, It doesn't have life support. Oh, that's fine. It's missing now. I took out the life support because I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh my god. As we do multiple missions in which we're going to be doing rescues and rendezvous and putting people into long-term stations around the moon and Minimus doing research. I just felt like it was not going to be good. It was not going to be good. So I have decided unilaterally to remove the life support mod from the game. So some of you may have beef with that. I accept that. Alright. Accept the consequences of my actions. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put that in there. We got these parachutes on this. We're going to do a little something different. We're not going to... We won't be needing to dock. So we can take that off. We can take this off. In fact, we can take all of this off. We just need this thing basically to connect and bring us home. In fact, we just may do a complete rework of this entire thing here. Hold on. Let's put you up here. Let's take all of that off. Can I put you directly on top? Yes. That is ugly as sin. So, let's not do that. Let's take... Hold on. I'm getting this all screwed up. Okay. Let's take you off. This is the main part, so I can't take it off. Let's reroute him to him. There we go. Take you off. Take all that off. Put you down there. Put you up there. Oh yeah, that looks much better. I mean, it still looks ugly as sin, but it's much better at least. Okay. And then down here. Oh god, I love it. Alright. Let's take these off altogether. We're going to replace the torch with something else. Let's grab... See, what was the torch? Had... 50... That's not bad, actually. 55. But we could put something like a Reliant on there, and that'll knock us up to the next level. Yeah. Or a swivel, even. Oh my, yes. Way better. Okay. So we can take this off then. I'm just gonna have to make sure that we get all the right parts back on here because I don't think we'll need that even. Okay. All that looks good. Could go ahead and put a parachute on top because I can. Okay. Very good. I could even put a heat shield on this thing now. Let's do that. That's too small. There we go. Very good. Oh yeah. Shaping up to be quite an ugly rocket, but fully functional space station. It's a fully functional space station. Okay. We are going to need a reaction wheel on this. I did forget about that. There we go. And we're just going to get that down. Hello. There we go. Just like so. And we got batteries. We got... I think we're in good shape. This is the MK4 now. It's talking to home. This can hold 6 Kerbals. So we should be able to go up, rescue who we need to rescue. I can bring 1 pilot with us. And I think we'll be okay. Did I put the heat shield on the wrong part? Yeah, I did. Thanks for catching that, bro. What's happening? Ah, my God. Okay, it fused together in some sort of heinous. There we go. Now we're talking. Alright, so I've got the parachutes that I need to survive. I've got some science in case we need it. We got all of this. We got all of that. I think we're in good shape. Got a swivel engine on there. Let's go down here and take a look and see what we got down here. This is a Valiant. We could take the Valiant off, which is Valiant has 100 thrust. We could replace it with a swivel as well. Or we could put a Reliant on there. But I kind of need that gimbling. Oh, the Kodiak. Oh my God. Does that have gimbling? Why are you not pinning? There we go. No, he doesn't really have gimbling. It is a bear of an engine, though. I might just try it without gimbling and see if we can use the reaction wheel to get us in our gravity turn. It might work. Well, let's put a swivel on there. I don't want to risk it. There we go. Okay, it just might work. All right, we only have 3,400 Delta V. So these engines definitely use more fuel. I think we'll actually be okay with the Valiant. Where'd the Valiant go? Oh, I changed the variation. I didn't know I could even do that. Look at that. That's much better anyway. Valiant's actually okay. So we'll leave the Valiant on there. And I guess we're going to have to put some extra oomph on this thing. Gonna have to put some extra oomph on this thing. There we go. I think we're good there. 43.56, that should be fine. Will it get us to all of our rendezvous? Well, maybe. It's cutting a little close. I would like a little bit extra fuel, honestly. I would like a little bit of extra fuel. Can I add some extra fuel up top without adding too much extra weight? Let's see. What does that give me? Almost nothing. 4608. Actually, that 300 would probably be enough. to get what we need. And I could dump them. Do I have fuel lines yet? No, I don't. Don't have it. I can't do asparagus staging. Alright, well, let's go ahead and pop in an extra one of these tanks then. Just an extra one of these guys. 4692, that's perfect. Okay. Very good. Still within our fairing. And I think we are all set with all of our staging. Yes. Alright. Let's rescue these folks. Won't be controllable. Well, I guess I need a pilot on here. Let's see who's gonna. Let's send Jacob up. He hasn't piloted anything in a while. We'll put him in the inline cockpit right here, and then we'll put all the other Kerbals in these other guys here. Don't need remote control, so it's fine. All right, ready for our first launch with our new engines in 3, 2, 1, launch. And we're off. We've got the Valiant still down here at the bottom, so we didn't change that. All we changed is the upper stage engines. Let's get this thing into orbit, and then we'll start doing our rendezvous. Alright, we're gonna do our deploy our fairing. Bing! Activate all of our juicy stuff. There we go. And do I have an upper atmosphere thing here? I think it's high over the moon here, but I'll go ahead and get it anyway. Yeah. We'll get it anyway. What just passed over me? That was weird. Something passed in between us and the sun. Okay. Maybe it's a piece of the fairing. Aliens. Okay. So we're going to get ready to finalize our orbital burn. We're going to burn at around 100,000, and then we can more easily perform our rendezvous maneuvers with those other wrecks here in low Kerbin orbit. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to do just that. Alright, there we go. We have a nice clean orbit of Kerbin. Now it's time to get some rendezvous together here. Alright, so we've got the Lancelot. We got Gizmo up ahead. We've got Scott behind us. We've got Griffin over here. And then, of course, we've got the Camelot. But we're mainly interested in these 3 guys here that are actually in orbit. So, oh, I forgot to show you all the contracts I did off camera. So, I did a material study from the Kerbin shores and experiments around the KSC. We had another one of those. And so I got several stages of that mission there. And some extra money. I did a manned Kerbin orbital docking. So we did our first docking. I took the part back up to the station without all the Kerbals and attached it to the Camelot. So let's just take a look at it right quick. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video. Yeah, here we go. So we've got it all attached to the station. So that's good. All right. So let's switch back to our friend the Lancelot, flown by Jacob. Lancelot is going to first rescue Gizmo. Let's see what we got here. Gizmo is actually got kind of a high orbit, but not quite as high as us. But before we choose who we're going to do first, let's look and see what our options are. Scott's a little lower, so it might be a little easier to get him first. Let's see. So is Griffin. In fact, Griffin might be the easiest because he's going to, well, Scott's going to meet up with us here pretty soon because he'll be going faster than us. So let's do Scott first. We're going to set him as a target. And we're about 0.3 off. That's not terrible. But I'm going to go ahead and get on the exact same plane as Mr. Scott here. Mr. Scott. Alright. I'm going to do that burn. Oh, I don't have any probe on here, so I can't do automatic burns. So that stinks. I got used to that. Okay, so let's do this automatic burn, or manual burn now. Can't do an automatic burn. And we'll get on the same plane as Scott. And then we should be able to do a relatively easy rendezvous with him. Alright. We'll start at about 5 seconds. Because I'm going to do real low throttle here. Here we go. Real low throttle. There we go. Bink. Alright, good enough. What I like to call good enough. Okay, so Scott, let's find when we can rendezvous with you. So I'm going to go to my apoapsis here. We're going to bring in our periapsis. Just enough to get an encounter. There we go. Alright, 2.1 is about as good as I can get it. It's really fine tuning it. So that's, I normally don't like to be that far away, but I think we can still do it. I think we can still do it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and spin around a couple of orbits and get this done. Then we can start making our way towards the other Kerbals as well. Alright, so we'll have to burn a little closer to him than 2,000 meters. But it'll be fine. I did take off the life support module so I can rotate around as much as needed. Woo! Yay! I'm as excited about that as almost anything. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do this burn. It's a relatively small burn. It says 1 second, so I'm going to start at about 10 seconds and go about quarter throttle. There we go. And I lost my target. So that means we're going to be more than 2 kilometers away probably. Well, let's see if I can just bump it just... This is all hairy anyway. Those teeny tiny little adjustments I was making, they're really just to make myself feel better, because you can't make that small of adjustment hardly without RCS. Okay, what did I end up with? 3.9! Holy cow, you're kidding me. Okay, that's fine. And I even messed up my plane a little bit. Okay, so let's see if we can get this a little closer now. Yeah. The second burn we can get a lot closer here. Second burn we can get a lot closer. Sometimes you have to go for the second connection. 1.5. There we go. Fixed my normal, and I think we can get relatively close. Yeah, as long as we're within 500 meters, that'll work. Okay. Another 9.3 meters per second. No problem. Get that burnt. And then we'll be in good shape. Okay. I probably should just go in here, since we're doing all these minuscule burns, let's just turn the throttle down on this thing to about, I don't know, 12.5%. Then we can do a nice 3-second burn. Much better to burn longer times than try to do smaller throttle. And it gets harder to maneuver here. Alright, here we go. Ready for burn and burn. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so now, relatively close, yep. And should be able to warp over to here. And then change that to target, go retrograde. And as we get closer, we will match his speed. There he is. Okay, here he comes. And let's go ahead and burn. Kill our relative speeds. And then rendezvous him over, or just EVA him over to our vessel here. There we go. Excellent. Alright, so Scott, it's time for you to abandon ship, my friend. Be sure and get your space comics. There you go. Super Kerbal. Come on over. I'll have to change his uniform once we get him back to the KSC. So if you have a specific uniform in mind, let me know. Scott Kerbin, reporting for duty. I haven't even deployed this extra antenna. I guess I didn't really need it. So what's the point? Alright. There we go. Go on over here to the front door. Boop. And you're on board. Okay. We got Scott. Next will be, there's Gizmo. Let's see who we can catch up with here. Griffin is about the same that we're at right now, so let's go Gizmo next. That way we can get a little change in our plans here. Alright, so let's add a maneuver here. We're on the same plane already. Let's just zip around till we get to Gizmo. Alright. Looks like that's 21 kilometers away there. Let's get that down to something more reasonable here. How about this one? That will be much easier because our orbits are quite a bit different. So, all right. So he's currently at 4.7. Alright, we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We'll do 2 burns. So we're going to spin around. Okay, awesome. This will put us within almost 4 kilometers of our target. In fact, we probably could just do the rendezvous like without doing a second burn, because the secondary burn is very minimal anyway. So let's try it. Let's try it without doing a secondary burn. Might have to use a little bit more delta V, but I got plenty. I got plenty for these low curve and orbit rendezvous here. Okay. Got 4 kilometers there. Let's go ahead and warp here. Normally I like to keep the rendezvous intersections below 2 kilometers. But like I said, we got plenty of delta V, and we're, you know, we're all friends here, so let's just wing it just a little bit here. So let's go retrograde, kill our relative speeds, and then I'll fly towards him and get closer. There we go. And I'm gonna fly towards the target. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Yeah, let's see. Get right on target here, buddy boy. Okay, let's get that down to about less than 0.5 if we can. Oh, couldn't. Alright. Well, maybe this won't work out. We'll see. I've never done it this way. Well, except for in emergency situations. But we can get her there now, for sure. Just take 2 burns, like I said anyway in the first place. Like I said in the first place, 2 burns. Alright. Let's kill our relative speeds. And let's see if we can get this guy closer. Alright. And then burn towards him. Yeah, this did not work out nearly as well. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Where you at, friend? Who this? That's Scott's derelict. I could just pop him out and have him fly on over. I could use RCS to match our... We should have enough RCS to match our orbits, but that's okay. We'll just do it just like this. Getting below 500 and kill our relative differences. There we go. And now that we're below 500, we can get Gizmo out. Gizmo, fly on over. There we go. Gizmo is a scientist. Here it is. Come on over. And here we go. Another Kerbal rescued. We're gonna have a whole crew. Gonna have all the crew. There we go. Next will be Griffin. Save the best for last, right, Griffin? Okay. Here we go. Let's add a maneuver there. And oh my. We're like almost in the exact same orbit. So it's going to take forever. So we're not going to do that. We're going to come down here to our Apple apps. Let's see. What are we closest to? Yeah, we could probably do a burn now. Prograde. And get our periapsis up. Won't be perfect, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll do more circular orbit here. Yeah. There we go. That'll work. Okay, so now I should be able to do a maneuver node. And still quite a few rotations, but that's okay. It'll just be a day. 2 days. Just a couple days. I can't click on that without clicking on that thing. Okay. If I could see, it'd be nice. Alright. There we go. Little 12 meter per second burn. Woo! Close your eyes. Gonna get dizzy. Okay. So now we will need to do our burn. Hopefully we didn't lose any contracts in those 2 days that passed. I tried to get all the ones that were about to expire. So we'll figure it out. Get off that. Okay. We're ready to do this burn here. 12.7 meters per second. Easy burn. Okay. Here we go. Okay. What I like to call close enough. 0.2. Heck yeah. It's good enough for the girls I go with. Alright, here we go. And warp around here. We'll grab... who are we doing? Griffin. We'll grab Griffin. And we'll be all set. Okay, let's change this to target. Retrograde. And go ahead and burn. Where's our target at? Okay. Where is he? Ah, there he is. Okay. Griffin, hop on out. He is a scientist as well. And get your lunch. Don't forget your lunch money. Bye-bye. Onion. These other space agencies, not nearly as good as we are. Setting these guys up and just abandoning them. I would never do such a thing. Never. Never have I abandoned any Kerbals in the deep dark space. Alright, cool. Hi. I'm here. I'm here. Alright. Boom. You're seeing it. All on board. Okay. You know what that means. Time to go home. Time to go home. Alright, so let's go. Ugh, I wish it was light. That's okay. We're going to do it without being in light. Because I don't want to waste more time. That could affect our future missions. I think that'll be good. Alright. 267 meters per second. That will be fine. Let's warp around the dark side of the planet. Nice and dark. get ready to do our burn. Oh yeah. Got any science for me? Up here? Nope. Keep it anyway. Okay. And, oh, I better turn up the volume on this thing here. Ooh. Turn up the throttle. There we go. Recalculate. 12-second burn. Take forever to do 267 meters per second at 12%. There we go. Let her rip, tater chip. Bring her on in. Free from sin. Alright, cool. Do a little quick save just in case I screw it up. I did screw it up already. Alright, so let's go prograde just a little. We're gonna see if we can get this closer to the Space Center here. Okay. Retrograde, please. And we've hit atmosphere. Go ahead and retract our thing. Might as well keep the antenna intact, right? I could go ahead and eject the... Let's do it. We don't need that extra fuel. Slow us down. Slow us down. Slow us down. Got a heat shield on the bottom, but not on the sides of the top there, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's kill the time warp. Let's get the drogue chutes going first here on their own merit. And looks like cut us short again. But we'll be in the mountains, so maybe we'll get some nice mountain data here. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and pop them. Because we might hit a top of the mountain here. Okay, now we're good. That was close. That was close. Alright, should I go ahead and get all this stuff here? Yeah, let's do it. Unfortunately, I've already done these. If I wasn't falling so fast, I'd get somebody out to go fix that. Get one of my scientists out. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick save, and we're gonna see if Gizmo can go out, repair one of these things here from this angle. Nope, doesn't look like she can. A little bit. Whoa, Gizmo! She's fine. She's fine. She wants to land on this ridge. Alright, Gizmo, stop. Stop that. Stop that right now. You hear me? There you go. Alright, Gizmo's fine. She's she's up here on the mountain. Right under the tree. Okay. It's fine. She's fine. She was daring. She wanted to try it out, you know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, Jacob's sad about that. Alright, let's see if I can just do it by hand then. on each of these guys. Alright. No, he's fine. Okay. Griffin? Nope. Jacob? Deploy your chute, Jacob. Okay. Alright. And let go. Deploy your chute. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. And EVA! EVA! Griffin? Are you alright? So far, yes. Oh, your chute. Oh, shoot. Repack your chute. Griffin! No! No, Griffin! Slow down. Slow your roll, buddy. Slow your roll. You got this. You got this, Griffin. He's fine. It's still alive. He's still parachuting. Cannot switch when about to crash. Okay. Well. Jacob's being daredevil. I don't know if we all made it or not. Scott. Griffin. Gizmo. Yeah, I think we all made it. Might as well come over here to your friends. It's like, they're not my friends. Look what they made me do. That's your fault. You're the pilot, Gizmo. Jacob. Okay. We made it. Just barely. Note to self. Don't land in the mountains. Okay. Jacob is back. We got Scott. Saved Scott. Saved Gizmo. Saved Griffin. And let's see. I guess we need to go to the... Oh, I might be able to do it from here. Okay. And let's recover the Lancelot. Got some science back from it. That's good. I'm surprised, but we'll clean up this debris. Get Griffin back. Griffin's level 1. Scott. Scott's level 1. And Gizmo. Gizmo is level 1. Alright. Awesome. So we've got all of those 3, and we got some extra money from doing those contracts. Let's just, before we end this episode, let's look and see and make sure we have these other guys queued up here. Darren. Yep. Grab Darren. And Tom. Grab Tom. Might be missing someone. Who am I missing? Marcus. Marcus went off the list. Alright, well, we'll have to get Marcus back. But I can do that. And that will be... I might do the rest of these rescues off camera, I'm not sure. But definitely everybody will be on the roster next episode. And so yeah, pretty good. We should be able to do some of these other missions now. We can explore the moon. Ooh, sounds good. Got all kinds of good stuff ready to be done here, so I'm looking forward to it. We have down here in the SETI contracts, we got go to Minmus and the sun, Kerbal, a moon landing, another orbital station, remote orbital docking, all kinds of good stuff. All kinds of good stuff. So looking forward to it for sure. And so I guess I will see you guys next time. Bye. Going up beyond the air in this crazy rocket fair. Now I'm at the apogee. Uh-oh, now comes gravity. Complications, no Delta V. I gotta make it to the KSC. Jeb done burn up all his stash. I gotta help him not to crash. Complications, no Delta V. I gotta make it to the KSC. Jeb already popped his shoots. Think I'm gonna puke. Gravity, no escaping. Gravity, gravity, no escaping. Not for free, ships fall down. Hit the ground, make an angry sound. Every time orbits aren't around, plan a mission to the moon. Hope we get there very soon. Take a look at all these rocks, makes the surface look like pox. Complications, no Delta V. Hope we make it to the KSC. Jeb done burn up all his stash. I gotta help him not to crash. Complications, no Delta V. We gotta make it to the KSC. Jeb already popped his shoots. Think I'm gonna puke. Gravity, no escaping. Gravity, gravity, no escaping. Not for free, ships fall down. Hit the ground, make an angry sound. Every time orbits aren't around,